All right, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Wisconsin Rapids Area Sports Quadplex for non-conference baseball this afternoon here on Zaleski Sports. Team Aves Ryan Rasmussen from the Quadplex, original site of this game. Supposed to be over at historic Witter Field, but rain came through, and lo and behold, a big-time reason why they have this place here, this turf area is these turf fields is to be able to host games like this, and we are very fortunate to be able to have this here this afternoon. It's the Adams Friendship Green Devils. The Green Devils having a great season so far. They dropped a couple of games that against other state opponents, but nonetheless they've won 7 of their last 8 games. Or 6 of their last 7 games, 7 of their last 9 games. So they are doing pretty well here. 7-4 on the year. They just swept Nakusa last week, lost to Sauk Prairie, swept Berlin in conference play, and took down Northwestern and they beat Loyal, which is a big-time win earlier this year as well. Loyal, one of the top teams in Division 4 this year. On the other helm, Assumption coming off of a tough week, but ended it with a split of Pacelli this last weekend. 15-6 was a win, and then they lost in the second game. They got swept in conference play against Marathon and Stratford, but look to turn things around. It doesn't get much easier this week for the Assumption Royals. They have conference games against Auburndale tomorrow and Thursday, and then Rib Lake on Friday. They have Edgar next week at Amherst, against Wapaka, Loyal, and Athens. We're going to be underway here in just a moment. No starting lineups. We're just going to be pitching and underway. For the Adams Friendship Green Devils, batting first at second base, Zach Robbins. Cody Hendrickson bats second at first base. Danny Matson is in center field. Calvin Cease is the catcher. He bats fourth. Garrett Storman is in left field. He bats fifth. Braden Hendrickson is the sixth batter. He's at third base. Cale Getterman is in right field. He bats seventh. Jack Dalkey is the DH. Gabe Cease is the number 9 hitter at shortstop, and Miles Norot is on the mound for Adams Friendship here this afternoon. Again, we're going to try our darndest to get as many innings as we can. Matt Blakely, the head coach for the Green Devils, in their green tops and yellow collars here this afternoon. And we're going to start a little bit here before 5 o'clock just to try and get things a little bit ironed out before we start, before anything else starts. 56 degrees. And, again, we'll keep an eye on it. Of course, so will the umpires. I see about 6:30, 6:40-ish or so is what our friends over at Channel 7 have on their radar. For the home Royals, Keegan Cavanaugh behind the dish, catching for Camden Martin. Around the infield, Chase Lieberg, J.J. Oswald, Braden Peters, and Ron Board. Siler Schill catching for Siler Schill, J.T. Schlafer, and John Menards in the outfielders for the Royals here this afternoon. Again, glad you're joining us here on Zaleski Sports. Our lone game of the day. Our other 3 were rained out. We had a really good one, or we had 3 other really good ones scheduled. Marathon at Columbus Catholic. We had Blair Taylor was supposed to be at Stratford for softball. Spencer was supposed to be at Auburndale for softball. Today, all those games were supposed to be, of course, on Zaleski Sports. We have a whole slate of games for you tomorrow. A couple of doubleheaders, or one doubleheader, one matchup that is going to be a resumption of a game that was rained out. Spash and DC Everest are going to finish that game up, and then play the regular scheduled program at 5 o'clock or thereabouts tomorrow afternoon. You can find all those games at ZaleskiSports.com. So a couple of more pitches here for Camden Martin, and Zach Robbins will step up to the plate for the Adams Friendship Green Devils, of course out of the South Central Conference. And see what else we got here for the Green Devils. We got to back out here a little bit. There we go. Wisconsin Dells in first place in the conference behind Westfield, who Adams Friendship beat once already. Wisconsin Dells, Westfield, Adams Friendship, Watoma, Berlin, Ripon, Boston, and Nakusa. The standings in the South Central Conference. And Zach Robbins will will step up to the plate. Reminder, today's pregame show was presented by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout Central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Camden Martin's first offering here this afternoon at 4:55 is a bit high, and we are underway. And glad you're all joining us here on Zaleski Sports this afternoon. I'll be back with you tomorrow for Assumption and Auburndale softball over at Robinson Park. 2-0 here to Zach Robbins. Cody Hendrickson waiting on deck, followed by Danny Matson. Camden Martin fires back, fly ball to center. Schleifer is there, backing up and in his tracks. He makes a catch about shoulder high for the first out of the afternoon. 1 up and 1 down for Cody Hendrickson, the first baseman for the Green Devils. Fell behind 2-0, did Camden Martin, and got Robbins to fly out to center field. Nakusa Port Edward State Bank proudly supports our local athletes and their families, from business to personal banking and everywhere in between. Let Nakusa Port Edward State Bank work for you. Drops low. Yeah, it's 1-0 to Hendrickson. And long sleeves all around. Ron Board at first doesn't. He's the only Royal out there that does not have sleeves on today. Martin misses high again, 2-0. Brewers finally got back on the winning side of things yesterday. They've got an off day today before hosting the Diamondbacks. Their month of May is wild. Maybe we'll take a look at that throughout the game here today as well. The 2-0. 3-0 to Hendrickson. Danny Matson awaiting on deck. Kelvin Cease awaits after Danny Matson. 380 to center field here at the varsity, or at the JV field. And misses away, and a 4-pitch walk to Hendrickson. And there's a runner at first with 1 out for Danny Matson, the center fielder. I always look forward to this time of the year when they finally have the mats up behind center field. And the long pause here from Camden Martin misses. 1-0. One ball, no strikes, 5 in a row out of the zone. Camden's only thrown 1 strike, and that was a fly out. There's a strike, fouled straight back, and we're even at a ball and strike. Ball and a strike. That one bounces through the legs of Keegan Cavanaugh on the wild pitch. And Hendrickson will reach second. Two balls and a strike. Calvin Cease waiting on deck, followed by Garrett Storman, the left fielder. Runner at second and 1 out here in the visitor half of the top of the first inning. J.J. Oswald out at shortstop. Camden Martin, another long look. Ground ball over to second. Braden Peters is there, underhands it to Ron Board for the second out of the inning on the 4-3 putout. Hendrickson over to third with 2 outs for Calvin Cease.
Catcher number 5, Calvin Cease.
Calvin, an opportunity here to drive in a run in the top of the first inning. Fly out, walk, wild pitch, and a ground out. Birds chirping beautifully here in central Wisconsin. Big opportunity here as well for Camden Martin to get out of early trouble. The offering home. There's a high strike. We're even back up at 1-1, pardon me. Garrett Storman, the left fielder, on deck. Camden gets one that he likes. Stands as far to the first base side of the rubber as he can. Fouls it out of play into the JV softball field off to our right. Sherrill Tire and Auto Service, we'll get to them here in a moment. Big sponsor here at the Quadplex. Appreciate all their hard work and all their help, no doubt about it. Ball and 2 strikes. Spun it in there and got him looking. Dipped down a little bit more to get that one past Calvin Cease. That's a Serve Pro strikeout. We'll be back with the bottom of the first inning. It's Adams Friendship, nothing. Assumption coming up. You're watching high school baseball presented by ShedsLiver.com.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
All right, Assumption's turn here to bat in the bottom of the first. Ron Board, J.J. Oswald, Chase Lieberg, Camden Martin, Braden Peters, Siler Schill, J.T. Schlafer, Johnny Menarson, and Keegan Cavanaugh for the Assumption Royals. They'll be going up against Miles Norat for the Green Devils. ShedsLiver.com is your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See their display lots in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids. You get more information at ShedsLivered.com. Behind Miles tonight, Garrett Storman in the left, Danny Matson in center, and Kale Gatterman in right. Braden Hendrickson in at third, Gabe Cease at short, Zach Robbins at second, Cody Hendrickson is at first. Calvin Cease catching for Miles Norat here this afternoon. Ron Borden in the leadoff spot today.
Leading off for your Assumption Royals, first baseman number 24.
Followed by J.J. Oswald. Get a little power and then get the speed on the paths for Assumption. See what Ronnie here can do on the first at-bat of the afternoon for the Assumption Royals. Again, they got beat up pretty good against in conference play this week, but then they split with Pacelli on Saturday and swung through that one, and it's 0-1 here to Ron. First offering, or the 0-1 offering, 0-2. Again, pounding that outside corner, and Norat quickly ahead, 0-2. I appreciate everyone tuning in here this afternoon. The 0-2. And bumped out of the way, a ball and 2 strikes. Got a lot of games tomorrow. Check them all out, ZaleskiSports.com. The 1-2. Swung through and missed. 4-pitch strikeout, and Ron's down via the strikeout first out of the inning. We'll bring up the speedy J.J. Oswald with 1 out. Mutual Owasso Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualowasso.com. Find an agent near you. Chase Lieberg on deck. First offering, squares the bunt, gets it down third base side. Perfect bunt for JJ. And an infield single Braden Hendrickson was playing way off the line, and the IQ of J.J. Oswald came into play there. Easy doing it there for J.J. That'll bring up Chase Lieberg, the third baseman. See how aggressive J.J. wants to be over there at first base. Norad stands on the other side of the rubber than what Camden Martin does. He stands on the third base side, closest to third base. Camden stands with his toes on the first base side of the rubber. Opposite sides of the pitcher's mound. High chopper over to Hendrickson at third to second for one. Relay, not in time. Lieberg will reach on the fielder's choice. Going around the horn did the Green Devils. There's 2 outs. 2 away now for the pitcher, Camden Martin.
Pitcher number 1, Cam Martin.
Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout Central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Spinning Camden out of the way, nearly clipped him there, 1-0. Getting started a little early to get these in before, or try our best to get these as many innings in as we can. Throw down to second to get Lieberg, and Chase is going to steal second. Two 2-0 here to Camden Martin. And there's a fly ball to center. Tracking it, Danny Matson, and that'll end our first inning. No runs on a hit, 1 left on, and we've played an inning complete. We're scoreless here in Wisconsin Rapids. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsLiver.com.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Both teams with traffic on the bases in the first inning. Neither of them able to take advantage of it. Garrett Storman will lead things off, followed by Braden Hendrickson and Cale Gatterman for the Green Devils. Again, we are scoreless here through the first inning. Appreciate you all, again, making us part of your Monday afternoon into evening. Our lone game on the network today is Adams Friendship and Assumption, so we thank you all. And looking to bring you a bunch more games as well as we turn the calendar into May already on Friday. It's going to be a sprint to the finish. High school softball playoffs in about 4 weeks. And it's going to be, again, sprint to the finish. As soon as spring sports finish, then we will bring you Legion, a wild one there from Camden Martin. It's 1-0. The WIAA just signed a contract extension or a lease extension, whatever you want to call it, at UW La Crosse through 2034 for the home of the track and field state tournament. So we'll be able to enjoy some state track and field at UW La Crosse, at least for the next 8 years through 2034. And unless there's a different bidder to make a bid, La Crosse has been the home for state track for a long time, and I don't see any reason why they would choose elsewhere. Camden Martin behind 3-0 here. To Garrett Storman, the left fielder, followed by the third baseman, Braden Hendrickson. Again, Assumption right back in action tomorrow. They will take on Auburndale on Tuesday and Thursday this week, hosting Auburndale tomorrow. And 4-pitch walk to Garrett Storman. Adams Friendship back in action tomorrow as well. They'll head to Ripon before they host Ripon on Thursday. 4 games this week for the Green Devils. Because then on Friday, so they play Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Assumption, Ripon, and then they end the week hosting Poynette on Friday. A nice setup there at Adams Friendship High School. We've done a couple of baseball games over there. Sectional basketball down there the last couple of years. Always great to get down to Adams Friendship. The 1-0 coming from Camden Martin. Dancing over there is Storman, and a low strike there to Hendrickson, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. .325 down the lines, .365 to the alleys, and .380 right to dead center. Right behind J.T. Schlafer there. Again, dancing over there at first base. Fly ball to right. Menarson is there, tracking it, and he drops it. And getting to second will be Storman on the error by John Menarson. That was spinning wildly and dropping fast. And Menarson unable to make the catch out there, and that'll bring up Cale Gatterman, the right fielder.
Right fielder number 11, Cale Gatterman.
Storman had to, was about a third of the way there, turned around to get back to first base, and then saw it bounced away. Squares the bunt. Ron Board nearly in his back pocket. It's right up to where that runner's lane starts. Ron, a good enough defender. We'll see where Gatterman can bunt it. If he puts it down the third base line, he likely could get on. Doesn't square this time. Spinner in there for a strike. If he bunts it down the first base side, we'll see if Ron has a play to maybe throw over to first. We'll see. We'll see if Gatterman's even going to bunt. Didn't square that time. Did the first time. Doesn't again. The 0-1. There he does. Right in front of the mound. Camden Martin to first. Gets the out there. And a sacrifice bunt successful there for Cale Gatterman. Perfectly done by the right fielder. Two in scoring position now for Jack Dahlke, the designated hitter today for the Green Devils.
Designated hitter number 15, Jack Dahlke.
No batting gloves here for Jack. Infield plays at normal depth. Swung through it. Good opening pitch there by Martin in this sequence, and it's 0-1. Gabe Cease, the shortstop, on deck. Adams Friendship has had traffic, still no hits tonight. Couple of walks and an error. The 0-1. Missed away. Kavanaugh saved a run for now on that one. 1 ball and 1 strike. And Camden hunches over just a little bit in his form there. Hangs that right arm. Again, bends over. Just a touch. The 1-1. There's a strike. Dahlke wanted it, didn't pull the trigger, and it's 1-2. Left field, Schill playing shallow. Schlafer playing relatively shallow out in center as well. The 1-2 here from Camden. Spun it in there and dropped a little low. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, in and out here in the top of the second inning. Camden comes set again. Stares in and spun it away that time. Too far out of the zone, and we run full here on the 3-2. Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling of Wisconsin Rapids. Place your comfort at home as our highest priority. Give them a call or find them online at rapidsheetmetal.com. The payoff coming back on the 3-2. And swung through it in a big strikeout there for Camden Martin. That's his second Serve Pro strikeout. Call Serve Pro for the number one choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never even happened. That'll bring up the shortstop, Gabe Cease. Can still not out of the inning. 2 in scoring position. 2 outs. Spiking into the dirt, and a run will trot home. Line drive over to Braden Peters at second. Look what I got to end the second inning. Gets into a jam in the second. Does Camden Martin, gets out of it with a sacrifice bunt, a strikeout, and a nice defensive play by Braden Peters to end the second inning. No runs, still no hits. 1 error and 2 left on. We've played an inning and a half. We're scoreless. You're watching high school baseball presented by ShedsLiver.com.
When hunger hits in Wisconsin Rapids, there's only one place to ride in for bold flavor, Rodeo Grill. This Tex-Mex grill is serving up juicy burgers and sizzling steaks, along with an extensive, authentic Mexican menu. Bring the family, meet up with friends, and enjoy great food in a beautiful, festive atmosphere. Dine in, take out, catering, they offer it all at Rodeo Grill, where big flavor meets small-town hospitality. Stop by today in Wisconsin Rapids and taste why everyone keeps coming back for more.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Braden Peters made a couple of nice plays in that top of the second inning. Went over to first base to cover on the sacrifice bunt and then able to snag that ground ball. Could have scored 2. First offering to Braden Peters, misses away for a ball in this 1-0. Jason Zaleski will be here at the Quadplex tomorrow with you. Baseball doubleheader, Wisconsin Rapids and Wausau West, starting at 3:30 tomorrow afternoon. I'll be over at Robinson Park across town for Auburndale Assumption softball. Breaking ball's in there, good for a strike. Ryan is going up to Wittenberg for a conference, it's not a conference championship by any means, but it has major conference implications with Wittenberg, Burnwood, and Amherst, as it's kind of a trifecta at the top of that conference. Bondwell beat Wittenberg, Wittenberg beat Amherst, and Amherst beat Bondwell. So tomorrow we'll have a lot to say about who's going to come out on top of that conference. Amherst just played Wittenberg on Saturday, got beat, and then they turn right around a couple days later and play again. Amherst goes to Bondwell next week or the week after. The 2-2 missed away, 3-2. Again, it's like beating a dead horse. Every year we say it. Spring sports are here and gone in a blink of an eye. And a leadoff walk to Braden Peters. And same thing with Summer Legion baseball, right? You try and get once the high school season ends, you try and get as many games in as you can in that 6-week period during the summer, which for a lot is a very abbreviated summer. That'll bring up Siler Schill with the runner on. Braden Peters took a healthy secondary lead over there. So we'll see how things pan out here in the next couple months. There's a swing and a miss. And I mentioned that maybe on Saturday during the doubleheader here, don't want to 1-1 fouled off, hit the catcher and the umpire. don't want to wish anybody summer away, obviously, because of how wild the weather has been. We've got to enjoy the warm and then hot weather when we get it. But before you know it, we'll be packing up for football and volleyball. There's a ground ball at the plate. It's a fair ball. Siler Shield in run, and Braden Peters will head down to second on the 2-3 putout. Maybe thought it was fouled off. Definitely did. That'll bring up JT Schlafer with an opportunity to drive in a run.
Number 7, J.T. Schlaffer.
Williams Plumbing and Heating is locally owned and operated right here in Wisconsin Rapids for all your plumbing and heating needs. Why look anywhere else? Call Williams Plumbing and Heating or find them online at williamsplumbingwr.com. Peters at second with one out. Schlafer swings through it. Took a little bit off of it. Did Narat on that one. Johnny Menarson awaiting on deck. Yo, one. Missed away. Evened up at ball and a strike. Yeah, sending people all over the place. We'll get you tomorrow's schedule here in a moment. Find them all on ZaleskiSports.com. 1-1 spun just a touch inside. 2-1. And maybe looking to always improve here. There's a ground ball up the first base side and foul. Always looking to improve on our broadcasts, on our YouTubes and websites, and if you have any legitimate suggestions, there's some things obviously that we have no control over, and there's things that at this point in time, Zaleski Sports is unable to. There's some things we can't do. There's a lot of things we can, obviously. The 2-2. Missed away. Counter runs full to JT. Again, always looking to improve, always looking to make things better here on Zaleski Sports. 3-2. Drops low. Second walk of the inning. That'll bring up John Menarson, the freshman opportunity. Solaris is your hometown fiber internet provider. Just like our athletes bring their best to the field, we bring our best to your home with lightning fast, reliable fiber internet that never quits. Stream, game, and connect without missing a beat. Get connected and stay connected at Solaris.net. 2 on, 1 out for the freshman John Menarson. Missed away again. 2 walks in the inning. Keegan Kavanaugh on deck. That'd be quite some give Keegan an opportunity with the bases juiced. The 1-0. Ground ball. Tough play, and he'll go to first for the out. Retire Menarson. Runners advance on the 1-3 putout, and that'll bring up Keegan Kavanaugh with 2 in scoring position. Very similar. it's exactly a very similar feel that we just had in the top of the second. Got 2 runners on in scoring position with 2 outs for the number 9 hitter. Keegan Kavanaugh up at the plate now. Good speed on the pass for Assumption. First one to Keegan is in for a strike. When we come back in the top of the third, that's when I'll give you our schedule for tomorrow. And that one hits him. Kavanaugh is going to reach. That'll bring up Ron Board. Kavanaugh gets hit by a pitch. Bases are loaded for the top of the order, and Ron Board struck out on 4 pitches in the first inning. Left fielder Garrett Storman playing extremely shallow out and left. Extremely shallow and left. Backs up just a little bit more and a little bit towards the line. First one away. Speed is not an issue on the base paths for Assumption right now. 2-0. Peters, Schlafer, and Kavanaugh. JT with a huge lead at second. Obviously nobody holding him on over there. The 2-0. Ron wanted it, hesitated, and didn't pull the trigger. 2-1 here to Board. And still no hits in the inning. Only 1 hit in the game. That was a bunt single from J.J. Oswald. The 2-1. Fly ball to center. It is hooking, and right there, right to him. Danny Matson makes the catch. And Norrock gets out of the inning. No runs. There were no hits, and 3 runners left on base. We played 2 complete. Still scoreless. You're watching high school baseball presented by ShedSliver.com.
Excuse me, is this carpet stain resistant?
No, doesn't seem like it is. Sorry.
For advice from real flooring experts and huge savings on stain-resistant flooring, visit Carpet One. Carpet One Floor and Home. Right now at your local Carpet One, you can get help from our flooring experts while saving big and enjoying special financing on beautiful floors for your home. Come see us today.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Mega Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Meta Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at metacustom.com.
All right, welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. Top of the order, 2 up for the Green Devils. As it will be Zach Robbins, Cody Hendrickson, and Danny Matson.
Second baseman, number 21, Zach Robbins.
Zach Robbins flew out to center field to start the afternoon for Adams Friendship. Camden Martin in his 3rd inning of work. And the first offering from Camden spun in there way late on it, in on the hands, and it hits to the Adams Friendship dugout. No balls and a strike. Spun it in there again off the end of the bat that time. First time off the handles, that time off the end of the bat. Camden Martin comes set. The 0-2 spun away and out of the zone. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. High and away. Misses. Try to get him a chase. We're even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two missed inside. Full again here to Zach Robbins. Martin gets one he likes from Kavanaugh. And the payoff home. And walked him. Lost him. And Adams Friendship with another base runner here. Now in the 3rd, Cody Hendrickson. He was walked on 4 pitches in the 1st.
Cody Hendrickson.
There goes the runner. Throw down to second is on the shortstop side of the bag. A stolen base for Zach Robbins. And a strike to Hendrickson. It's 0-1. And a wild one over the head of Hendrickson. Kavanaugh goes up and corrals it. The 1-1 coming back. Missed a touch inside. 2-1 now to Hendrickson. Danny Matson on deck. Off the handles that time, and then again into the net. We're even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 coming back from Camden Martin. Again, tried that 3/4 arm delivery and missed away with the spinner. Back to a full count, back-to-back full counts for Camden Martin. The 3-2 coming back. Popped up, first base side, tough play. Peters over on it, and he's going to make the catch along the foul line. And a nice play there by Braden Peters. And there's one away here in the visitor half of the 3rd inning.
Center fielder number 16, Danny Matson.
Runner at second and 1 out here for Danny Matson. Kelvin Cease waiting on deck. First offering home is swung on and missed. Like Carrie Van Aert with State Farm, be your go-to for all your insurance needs. Carrie and her staff are always there to help you understand your options. They come away with the right coverage for you. That's Carrie Van Aert with State Farm, Wisconsin Rapids. Another pop-up on the infield. First base side for Ron Board, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. That's one if you're Braden Peters or Camden Martin. I know Ron Board is right next to first base, but you got to be over there to cover that first base bag just in case something were to happen. Not 2 away for Calvin Cease, who struck out looking to end the first. 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Royals in the 3rd. Martin steps off that time. Robbins dancing out there at second base for the Green Devils. And the first one he gets, snow coned by Kavanaugh, and it's 1-0. As mentioned before the game, the Green Devils uniform slick. Got the AF on the left chest, the number on the bottom right side, and then, of course, the clean number on the back, the yellow piping along the jersey. Slick look. 2 balls and no strikes here to Calvin Cease from Camden Martin. Sets and fires back inside for a strike. 2-1. Shouldn't financial advice focus on you, your goals, and your dreams? Your Modern Woodmen of America representative can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement. Call Scott Patrick at 715-424-1873 to start the conversation today. The 2-1. There goes the runner down to third, and he's got him. And he caught stealing by Keegan Kavanaugh. A great throw there from Keegan to throw out Zach Robbins at third base and end the 3rd inning. Calvin Cease will be at the dish in the 4th for the Green Devils, but we've played 2.5, and we're still scoreless here in Wisconsin Rapids. Watching baseball presented by ShedsLiver.com.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, Yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
All right, we go to the Assumption third. Oswald, Lieberg, and Martin for the Royals. Again, just that one hit so far for either team, and it came from a bunt single from JJ back in the Assumption first inning.
Chase up number 2, J.J. Oswald.
JJ fouls the first one back. Followed by Chase Lieberg and Camden Martin here for the Assumption Royals. The 0-1. Drops the low one in. Save up to $180 on new tires at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service now through June on 4 Goodyear tires with locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and here in Wisconsin Rapids. 2-1 here now to JJ. The 2-1. Popped up. Shallow left. Storman tracking it and making the catch. Nice play out there by Garrett, and there's one away. One up and one down for Chase Lieberg. Reached on a fielder's choice. Almost bounced into a 5-4-3 double play back in the first. Lieberg at the plate with one out.
Chase Lieberg.
First offering to Chase. Misses. Drops in for a ball. Drops low and in, I should say, for a ball. 1-0. Fires back. It's spun. Just didn't break far enough. 2-0 now here to Chase. Wisconsin, or for all your orthopedic needs, place your trust in Wisconsin River Orthopedics. Learn more at WROinstitute.com. Lieberg flies this one to deep left field, backing up Storman, still tracking it, and it's going to one-hop the wall. And Chase Lieberg in with a leadoff double, with a one-out double. Tattooed that one, and Chase Lieberg stands at second with a one-out double for the Assumption Royals. And not much Storman could do out there. He got it before it hit the wall. It hit the warning track and bounced up. He barehanded it, dropped it, and Chase was able to march into second with a one-out double for Camden Martin. Second hit of the game, both for Assumption. Hardest hit ball of the day, of course, by far. I'll bring up Camden Martin. Flew out to center field his last time up. Now it's fouled at the plate as 0-1. All right, back at it. Ground ball to third and foul. Martin behind, 0-2 here in the bottom of the third. Tomorrow's schedule, Spash at DC Everest. Again, that's the resuming of a game earlier this month. So I think they're in the third inning maybe of that game. Spash at DC Everest, 3 and 5 o'clock. A doubleheader here at the Quadplex as well. Ground ball again over to third. Picked up by Hendrickson across the diamond and gets Camden Martin there. Chase Lieberg gets over to third on the throw. 2 away now for Braden Peters. Opportunity here for the Royals to strike again, or to strike for the first time. Wausau West is here at Wisconsin Rapids for a Wisconsin Valley Conference baseball doubleheader starting at 3:30. Over in Waupaca, it's Luxembourg Casco at Waupaca in softball. Kimberly is in Kaukauna for baseball. Amherst at Wittenberg Burnwood in baseball as well. Ground ball to Hendrickson. It gets through the gap. It's stopped there by Cease, but Braden Peters drives in a run. Got past Hendrickson. Gabe Cease able to stop it from going to the outfield, but Braden Peters with a nice play, or the RBI base hit, I should say. And the Royals are on the board here in the bottom of the third inning. Again, doing the little things. A double, able to get Chase over on a ground out, and then Braden Peters on the first pitch he sees puts it into left field. Ground ball again to Cease, and he'll take it himself and end the third inning. Assumption scores once on 2 hits. They leave 1 stranded. We've played 3 complete. New score, Assumption 1. And Adams Friendship, nothing. You're watching high school baseball presented by ShedsLiver.com.
Step inside Wisconsin Rapids' newest indoor mini golf experience, Mini Rapids, where fun awaits all ages. Challenge your friends, bring the family, or plan the perfect date night. All on a one-of-a-kind course packed with twists, turns, and surprises. Rain or shine, it's putt time at Mini Rapids. Conveniently located just off 8th Street on Huntington Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids. Great vibes and good times are always on deck. No tee times required, and open daily from 11 to 8. Grab your crew and tee off today at Rapids Indoor Mini Golf.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
All right, Assumption jumps out to a lead here in the after 3 innings. RBI base hit from Braden Peters after the double by Chase Lieberg and the ground out by Camden Martin that allowed Chase to get to third base. And then Braden put it into the left side of the infield, and it got past Hendrickson at third. Gabe Cease made a nice play, but not nearly enough to get Peters at first base. Other games on Zaleski Sports tomorrow. River Falls at Eau Claire Memorial. In baseball, Auburndale here at Assumption in softball. Stratford at Marathon in softball. Neilsville, Grant at Loyal. Greenwood in softball. Wausau West at Marshfield in softball. And then the twin bills of those doubleheaders, Spash at Everest and Wausau West here at Wisconsin Rapids.
Catcher number 5, Calvin Cease.
Calvin Cease was at the plate when Zach Robbins got thrown out trying to steal third base. First offering away for a ball, 1-0. Nobody on and nobody out here in the top of the 4th. Camden takes a long look. 2-0, missed again. And Camden Martin stands on the first base side of the rubber and puts his left foot, the front foot, right in the middle. The 2-0. Ground ball to Board at first, backhands it, and he's going to pick it up and take it himself. A great defensive play again by the Assumption senior Ron Board. And there's one away now for Garrett Storman, the left fielder.
Left fielder number 4, Garrett Storman.
One away now for Storman. Walked back in the second, was left stranded there. Or was left stranded at third, I should say. First offering home, hits the outside corner for a strike. 0-1 to Garrett Storman, the left fielder. Braden Hendrickson awaiting on deck. Got no games this week on Wednesday. Another chunk on Thursday. And the 0-1. Swung through it. 0-2 here to Storman. For 90 years, Valley Communities Credit Union has been part of your hometown team. Local, trusted, strong Valley Communities Credit Union, where community comes first. They're federally insured by NCUA. Long look, the 0-2, and threw it behind him. Pulled it. 1 ball and 2 strikes here to Storman. Coming up on Thursday, Wittenberg Burnhamwood at Amherst softball, New Richmond Eau Claire North baseball, Pittsville at Pacelli baseball, Marathon at Stratford baseball. Only have one softball game for you on Thursday. That was that first one, Wittenberg at Amherst. Missed away, 2-2. The baseball games, DC Everest at Spash, Wausau East at Marshfield, Thorpe Owen Withee at Columbus Catholic, Cloyle is at Neilsville Granton, Marathon is at Stratford. Pittsville looking to claim the conference title already. They'll play Pacelli on Thursday in baseball. And Camden Martin has lost it here the last couple pitches, and it's 3-2. Friday, non-conference baseball. Loyal is at Pacelli. Pittsville is at Iola. Prentice is at Marathon. Medford is at Mosinee. River Falls is in DC Everest. Oliva Strum is at Augusta in a big softball matchup. And then the nightcap, Spencer, is at Marathon. Long pause, the 3-2, and got him to swing through it. Camden Martin picks up his third Serve Pro strikeout, and there's 2 away here in the 4th for Braden Hendrickson. He reached on an error, fly ball to right field. Saturday, just a doubleheader. Eau Claire North is at Marshfield in a non-conference doubleheader. Got to appreciate everyone tuning in here on Zaleski Sports. Closing in on 6 o'clock here. First pitch, 4:55. Again, we started about 5 minutes early. They eliminated the starting lineup announcement. Just they had the meeting at home plate and just wanted to start just in case stuff were to come about here in the next hour or so is what the radar looks like and indicates into the screen behind home plate, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Bruce Orthodontics, they provide comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up for a free consultation today. Ball and a strike here for Camden Martin. Spun her in there and got him, backed him out of the way. A ball and 2 strikes now to the Adams Friendship third baseman, Braden Hendrickson. Camden sets in on the 1-2. Pulled it a little bit. We're even at 2-2. With 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning. Camden gets one that he likes. Back on the 2-2. And pulled it again. Counter's full. Back-to-back full counts for Camden Martin here. Camden comes set on the 3-2, the payoff home. Fly ball to center. Schlafer ranging to his left. Still tracking it. Hits the palm of his glove and makes the catch. And ends the 4th inning. Halfway through this one here in Wisconsin Rapids. Assumption leads at 1-0. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsLiver.com.
If you ask us, picking out new furniture should be fun, and when you work with us, it is. Home Furniture's free design assistance in your home or in our store. We make the process as easy as possible by helping you envision what your furniture and your room will look like. What inspires you? Visit Home Furniture today to create a single sofa or an entire room. We'll help you bring it all together. Dream it, create it, love it. Home Furniture's free design assistance, West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Bottom third of the order coming up here for Assumption, Schlafer, Menarson, and Kavanaugh as the Royals lead a 1-0. Reminder, today's broadcast brought to you in part by Ritchie Funeral Home. They've been serving family after family in Nakusa, Wisconsin Rapids since 1957. Find the very best in personal service at Ritchie Funeral Home or find them online at ritchiefuneralhome.com. Again, appreciate everyone tuning in here today on Zaleski Sports. JT Schlafer is at the plate. He walked back in the second inning and was left stranded at second base in that second inning. How's Norat back out there? Squares the bunt, pops it up and into the screen. It's 0-1. Camden Martin, Miles Norat have gone toe-to-toe here through the first 3.5 innings. Dropped below and swung over the top to JT. It's 0-2. All right, fires back. Ground ball to third. Tough play, and it's going to roll foul. Off a home plate and bounced into foul territory. Schlafer will do it again on an 0-2. John Menarson awaiting on deck. Econ Electric is your local residential, commercial, and industrial electrical service provider. Since 1970, people have turned to Econ Electric. That's Econ Electric of Wisconsin Rapids. The 0-2. Bounced in front of home plate that time. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Nobody on, nobody out here in the home half of the fourth. Glad you're joining us again here on Zaleski Sports. Drops low and away. Good eye there by JT. Good crowd made it here from Adams Friendship and here in Wisconsin Rapids. Great crowd watching online. Thank you all. The 2-2. And fouled into the mitts, and JT goes down via the strikeout. And that's the first strikeout for Norad since the first batter of the game. Oh, that'll bring up John Menarson. He grounded back to Norad back in the second. And fires back home. Missed low and away. 1-0. Ball and strike here to John Menarson. Keegan Kavanaugh waiting on deck. Right underneath the elbow and drops in for a ball. 2-1. Norat fires back. Drops in that time for a strike. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Really the bottom third of the Adams Friendship order in the fifth. The 2-2. Ground ball, high chopper to Cease at short across the diamond and retires Menarson by a step, and there's 2 away. They'll bring up Keegan Kavanaugh, hit by a pitch back in the second inning. Kavanaugh all blue, has the knee-high pants. Blue socks, blue sleeves, blue helmet, blue turtleneck. Hendrickson moves away from the line this time, and Kavanaugh bunts it foul, trying to pull off what Oswald did, but if he just squares up and puts it down the line instead of waiting until the last second. Again, Hendrickson way off the line at third. Bounces in there, or even had a ball and strike. Top of the order, do up next, and Ron Board here in the fourth. The ball and a strike back home. Ground ball to second. Backhanded off under the glove of Robbins. And Kavanaugh is on base with 2 outs. Two-out base hit for Keegan Kavanaugh. That'll bring up Ron Bordeaux for 2. A strikeout and a flyout today for Ron. Kavanaugh, great speed at first with 2 outs. Healthy lead over there. Ron squares the bunt. There goes Keegan. Throw down to second is, just early. Or just, Kavanaugh just got there. That was a heck of a throw by Cease. Good tag, and Kavanaugh just beat it out. It was a strike to Ron Board, 0-1. Opportunity to drive in a run with a great speed at second. The 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike, 0-2. Good pitch there by Miles. Middle infield, Cease and Robbins sandwiching Kavanaugh at second. The 0-2. Swung through it and missed, and Norod gets out of it here in the fourth. No runs. There was a hit and 1 left on. We played 4. It's still 1-0 Assumption. You're watching high school baseball presented by ShedSliver.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $30 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at NicoletBank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
7, 8, 9 due up here for Adams Friendship in the 5th. Camden Martin out there for his 5th inning of work at 64 pitches.
Right fielder number 11, Cale Gatterman.
Cale Gatterman to lead things off. He had a sacrifice bunt his first time up. First offering is swung through. Swung early that time and missed. And it's 0-1. Followed by Dalkey and Cease for Adams Friendship here in the 5th. 1-0 Assumption, a double by Lieberg, an RBI base hit for Braden Peters. It's been it here today, the 0-1. Able to hold off, ball and a strike. Long pause, the 1-1 in there for a strike, 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Martin fires back home and in the left-hand batter's box off the foot of Keegan Kavanaugh. And we run even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Long look here for Camden, the 2-2, and behind him. That was a good job by Gatterman of getting his bat down. Martin threw it over the top of him. Count runs full, another full count here for Camden Martin, his 3rd straight. Going back to last inning. Had 2 of them in the other inning as well. And there's a swing and a miss, 4th Serve Pro strikeout for Camden Martin. And there's 1 away now for Jack Dahlke, who struck out back in the 2nd.
Designated hitter number 15, Jack Dahlke.
4 strikeouts, 3 walks, and an error. Just a touch high, and it's 1-0. Cam's had 6 full count at-bats against him here today. And bounces away from Kavanaugh, away from our home plate umpire, and it's 2-0. In high school, only allotted 85 pitches, unlike Legion, when you can get up to 105. Or 100, I think. Some warm-up action in the Assumption bullpen, and Camden Martin's behind 3-0 for the number 8 hitter, Jack Dahlke. Four-pitch walk. This picks up his 4th strikeout and then picks up his 4th walk, and that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Gabe Cease.
14, Gabe Cease.
Dahlke at first, Cease at the plate, and Gabe grounded out to Braden Peterson that 2nd inning when there were 2 runners in scoring position. Popped up first base side, not a play, behind the first base dugout. Runner at first and 1 out. High and tight there to Gabe Cease. Ball and a strike. Camden Martin gets one that he likes. The 1-1. Off the knuckles. Ron board and foul territory, makes the jumping catch. And there's 2 away. Nice job there by Ron. And there's 2 away for the top of the order, and Zach Robbins.
Second baseman number 21.
Good job getting out of the way from the first base coach too. He's got a chuckle with Ron over there. Runner at first and 2 outs now for Zach Robbins. 0 for 1 today, a fly on a walk. There's a strike right at the letters, and it's 0-1. Camden Martin, a long pause. Try to check his swing and able to check it. Ball and strike. Missed low and in. Cody Hendrickson waiting on deck. Want an opportunity here with a couple of runners on. The 1-1 from Camden Martin had Kavanaugh a little twisted up and missed high and in. 2-1. 80th pitch of the day for Camden Martin. Again, allotted 85 in high school. You can finish a batter at that mark if you surpass that mark. And that one gets away from Kavanaugh. Dalkey will reach on a stolen base. He was heading out there. Runner in scoring position here with 2 outs on a hitter's count. Three-one count here to Robbins. Martin fires home. Fouls it straight back and out of play. We've run full here in the 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning. Camden's 83rd pitch coming here. And the payoff coming back. Fly ball, do it again. First base side. And out of play. Runner at second. 3-2 again. And lost him away. 2 on and 2 out now for Cody Hendrickson. And they will let Camden finish it off here. Be his last batter no matter what happens here. 1-0 Assumption. Visitor half of the 5th inning. Kavanaugh saves a couple extra bases. Two on and 2 outs. Camden a long pause and drops in there for a strike. 1-1. Cam looks in again here. The 1-1. There's a strike. Ball and 2 strikes. Cam trying to work out of it here. Leave more runners stranded. The 1-2 here from Camden. Getting a long wait. Fires home. And able to hold off as Hendrickson. We're even back up at 2-2. Cam gets one that he likes. Dalkey and Robbins the runners. The 2-2 coming back. Missed again. Runners will have a head start here on the offering from Camden Martin. Infielders got to stay put. Dalkey at second, Robbins at first, Hendrickson at the plate with 2 outs. The 3-2 here. Camden fires home, and it hit him. The base will be loaded on a hit-by pitch, and that'll be the end of Camden Martin's day here. We'll have a pitching change when we come back. No, maybe not. Yep. We'll have that when we come back. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
All right, well, I was wrong. Bases are loaded now here for Danny Matson. Bases are loaded and 2 outs. It is 100 for high school. 100 pitches here for high school. So my apologies for not knowing that, and that's new news to me. Dahlke, Robbins, Hendrickson, the runners. The 0-1. Fly ball out of play, and quickly Martin ahead, 0-2. The ball's in 2 strikes, fires home and drops away, and it's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes here to Danny Matson. Ground out and a pop out in his 2 at-bats. The 1-2. Got him looking, and a huge strikeout, a backdoor breaker for Camden Martin. Leaves the bases loaded here in the 5th inning. No runs, no hits, 3 left on. We have played 4.5. It is 1-0 Assumption. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Ruth Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
All right, welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. Camden Martin with a huge strikeout there to leave the bases loaded. J.J. Oswald to lead things off here in the home half of the 5th inning.
Shortstop number 2, J.J. Oswald.
J.J. 1 for 2 today. Bunt single in the 1st and a fly out to left in the 3rd inning. Hendrickson way in at 3rd, way in on the grass. And bounced over to 1st and foul. The 0-1. The 1-1 to JJ away. Chase Lieberg on deck. He's had the hardest hit ball of the day. That double to left. Hard hit for JJ into right field. And a leadoff base hit for Assumption.
Third baseman number 3.
Chase Lieberg again with the runner at first. Great speed at first for Assumption. JJ only a step lead, and Lieberg, offering to Lieberg, misses high. There goes JJ. Throw down to second, head first slide, and Oswald is in there with the stolen base. The 1-1. Spikes in the left-handed batter's box. 2-1. Hard hit into left. And they're going to wave JJ around to third, keep him there, and Chase Lieberg has his second hit of the day. Runners at the corners and nobody out for Assumption.
Pitcher number 1, Cam Martin.
There goes Chase. Fly ball to left. That's going to get down in front of Storman in left, and a base hit. RBI base hit for Camden Martin. The Royals add on here in the 5th. 3 straight base hits for Assumption. That'll bring up Braden Peters, who singled in a run back in the 3rd inning.
Second baseman number 29, Braden Peters.
Peters didn't get it out of the infield, but drove in a run in the 3rd inning. 2 on, nobody out for the Royals. One right down 8th Street for a strike. It's 0-1. All right, fires back. Breaking ball into right field. There's an opposite field base hit off the handles. 4 straight hits in a row for the Royals. Bases are loaded now for Siler Schill.
Left fielder number 8, Siler Schill.
Runners are Lieberg, Martin, and Peters, offering to Siler Schill, first base or right field side. If you're the first baseman, you don't want to catch that. Hendrickson watched it into the bullpen. 2-0 Assumption here in the bottom of the 5th. Out of the windup now. All right, fires back. Breaking ball and a beauty, and it's 0-2. Siler may have thought it dropped a little low. And appreciate everyone tuning in here today. Non-conference baseball on Zaleski Sports. The 0-2 back. Breaking ball fouled, staying alive. Lieberg at third, Camden Martin at second, and Braden Peters over at first. All right, fires back and fouled. Third base coach's box. We'll try it again at 0-2. Again, Adams back with Ripon this week and Poinnette on Friday. The 0-2. And ground ball to short. That's Cease. Flips it over to second for one. He's had trouble getting it out of his glove. Schill will bring in a run. Lieberg will score. Siler Schill reaches on the fielder's choice. Runners at the corners now for JT Schleifer.
JT Schleifer.
Gabe Cease struggled to get that ball out of his glove over at shortstop. Could have maybe turned that double play. Camden Martin dancing over at third base. Braden Hendrickson not very close at third. And first one missed high to JT, and it's 1-0. The 1-0. Schleifer swings at a high heater. 1-1. Ball and strike here to JT. Runners at the corners and one out. Two across here in the inning for Assumption. All right, fires back. That one stays high. In for a strike right at the top of the zone. 1-2 here to the Assumption senior, JT Schleifer. The 1-2. Ground ball to third. Tough play backhanded there. They'll go to second for one. And across and in time around the horn. 5-4-3 double play. And Adams Friendship gets out of it. They give up two. And Assumption now leads 3-0. We go to the sixth. Assumption with a 3-0 lead. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
All right, welcome back to the Rapids Quadplex. Got a game change already for you tomorrow. It is Spash and DC Evers. That game was supposed to be played at DC Evers tomorrow. That game has been moved to Wednesday. That means we'll probably have to change some staffing around as well here. We'll worry about that in just a moment and throughout the evening. I'll have talked to Ryan and maybe Braden Bullis about that too. We'll get it figured out. See who Ryan wants to work with tomorrow. We'll give him the choice. We'll give him the choice after our game is over, and then we'll go from there. His decision. We'll see what he wants. First offering here to Calvin Cease. 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. Camden Martin spikes it in their 95th pitch of the day for Camden. We're in the sixth here in Wisconsin Rapids. There is a little warm-up action as well in the Adams bullpen. There's a strike right down the middle. We're even up at a ball and strike. Again, if you're Calvin Cease, maybe you're up there and just taking a couple more pitches, try and foul some off. The 1-1. Fouls into the screen. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And it hits him in the head. So leadoff base runner for Adams Friendship here in the 6th, and that will do it for Camden Martin. That was pitch number 98, and Cam doesn't want to finish or doesn't want to come out, but he is pretty adamant about. We'll see here, and they will give it to Braden Peters here to finish off. What an outing! What an outing for Camden Martin. We'll have the pitching change when we come back. Here from Wisconsin Rapids, Adams Friendship's got a runner at first and nobody out. Braden Peters is going to try and shut the door here in Wisconsin Rapids this afternoon. 3-0 Royals. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
When hunger hits in Wisconsin Rapids, there's only one place to ride in for bold flavor: Rodeo Grill. This Tex-Mex grill is serving up juicy burgers and sizzling steaks, along with an extensive, authentic Mexican menu. Bring the family, meet up with friends, and enjoy great food in a beautiful, festive atmosphere. Dine in, take out, catering, they offer it all at Rodeo Grill, where big flavor meets small-town hospitality. Stop by today in Wisconsin Rapids and taste why everyone keeps coming back for more.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
All right, here we go to the 6th inning, or still in the 6th inning. Pitching change, Braden Peters against Garrett Storman. Camden Martin just over to second.
Number 4, Garrett Storman.
Get this changed so I don't forget tomorrow or tonight when I get home. All right, there we go. Runner at first is Calvin Cease. Braden Peters, the senior right-hander. There's one just missed at the top of the zone, 1-0. Again, just one change for tomorrow already. Spash at DCR, likely meaning that the field or that Simon Field is too wet. They just want to give it an extra day. That's fly ball to center. Schlafer ranging to his left and makes the catch for the out. One away here for Braden Hendrickson.
Third baseman, number 23, Braden Hendrickson.
Adams Friendship has had the bases loaded once, pardon me. They had runners at second and third in the second. Hendrickson reached on an error and flew out. Reached on an error to right and flew out to center. Long pause there for Peters, spikes it, and Kavanaugh can't find it. That's 0-1. Or, excuse me, 1-0. Peters stares in. A 1-0. Straight back into the screen, and we're even at a ball and a strike. Gil Gatterman tracks it down from his on-deck spot. Again, tomorrow, Lux Casco at Wapaka, Amherst at Wittenberg, Auburndale at Assumption, River Falls at Eau Claire Memorial, Kimberly at Kaukauna, Neillsville Loyal, Wausau West at Marshfield, Stratford at Marathon, and Wausau West at Rapids. Again, you can figure out all those sports at ZaleskiSports.com, which one will be which. 2 balls and a strike here to Braden Hendrickson. Runner at first and 1 out. Braden Peters fires home out just a bit outside, 3-1. And 3-1. And lost him. So 2 on now and 1 out for Cale Gatterman. A sacrifice and a strikeout today. We'll see what Coach. Coach's got a pinch hitter here. Landon Lassie will be the hitter. Landon Lassie will be the courtesy hitter here for Adams Friendship. Be the pinch hitter. 2 on and 1 out. Braden Peters stares at his runners and fires home. Drops low, it gets past Kavanaugh. Runners will advance, 2 in scoring position with 1 out now for Lassie. The pinch hitter could come through huge for the Green Devils here in the top of the 6th inning. Jack Dahlke waiting on deck. Corner infield plays somewhat in, not all the way. It's the outside corner for a strike. One. Ground ball to short. Oswald across the diamond to retire Lassie. He'll drive in a run, though. J.J. Oswald able to retire him at first base, but the Green Devils are on the board here. Three-1 Assumption, top 6. Jack Dahlke, a strikeout and a walk today.
Hitter number 15, Jack Dahlke.
Ground ball, that's the first hit of the afternoon for Adams Friendship, and it'll drive in a run. First hit of the afternoon for the Green Devils, produces a run here in the 6th. And just like that, it's 3-2 here in the 6th for Gabe Cease. Ground out and a pop out today for Gabe.
Shortstop number 14, Gabe Cease.
First offering. Ground ball up the middle. There's JJ. He'll take it himself. He bobbles it and just able to regain it to end the 6th inning. Adams Friendship scores twice. They collect their first hit. We've played 5.5. New score, Assumption 3. Adams Friendship 2. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedSliver.com.
Excuse me, is this carpet stain resistant?
No, doesn't seem like it is. Sorry.
For advice from real flooring experts and huge savings on stain-resistant flooring, visit Carpet One. Carpet One Floor and Home. Right now at your local Carpet One, you can get help from our flooring experts while saving big and enjoying special financing on beautiful floors for your home. Come see us today.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Mega Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Maida Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at maidacustom.com.
Eight, 9, and 1 due up here for Assumption in the home half of the sixth. It's 3-2 now. John Menarson will lead things off 0 for 2 with a couple of ground outs. At the end, we'll have our Ridge Topic Series player of the game, and if the weather holds up, we'll go down to the field for our post-game show today. Ground ball for Menarson to short, backhanded there by Gabe Cease across the time. A nice play there by Gabe to retire John for the first out. Bring up Keegan Kavanaugh, hit by a pitch and a single. Has been on base both times. He has also stole a base this afternoon. Miles Norrod still back out there. Just 83 pitches. Again, with 3 more games this week for the Green Devils. Got to try your darndest to save as many guys as you can. Ground ball up the middle into center field. Bottom of the order for Assumption, not waiting around. 2 pitches, a ground out and a single. Now to bring up the top of the order on board, 0 for 3, a couple of strikeouts and a flyout. See how long Keegan stays over at first base. Sun popping out here in the quadplex. Almost over slid. There's a fair ball down the left field line, right past third, and Kavanaugh will race around second, stop at third. And Ron Board comes through big with a double. 3 batters, 3 pitches, 2 base hits, and that'll bring up J.J. Oswald right past third base. And it looks like there will be a change, and Miles Norrod will head over to first. And the pitcher will be Cody Hendrickson. Come into pitch here. We'll keep it here. 85 pitches for Norrod today. Again, Assumption answering right back. 2 in scoring position now with 1 out for J.J. Oswald. Single, fly on a single, scored a run today. Switching spots, and Cody Hendrickson will take to the mound here with 1 out in the 6th. Trying to keep this deficit at just 1 for Adams Friendship when they come up to the 7th with the top of the order. Yeah, it's turned into a pretty good afternoon here.
Over to first, number 6, Miles Norrod.
Again, if weather holds off here in the closing moments, weather could, or rain could be coming here in a little bit. But again, from what we could have had today, again, there could be some later on this evening, but from what we could have had, from what the future radar had said or shown, could have been a lot worse. It was supposed to start again at 6:40 tonight, so it's knock on wood, it's looking pretty good right now. That'll bring up J.J. Oswald, 2 for 3 today for the Assumption Junior. Infield plays in. Great speed on the pass with Board at second and Kavanaugh at third. Popped up, left field, Storman. Kavanaugh tagging. The throw will be into the cutoff man, and a sacrifice fly for J.J. Oswald gets the job done. Kavanaugh scores with ease. A sacrifice fly from J.J. Oswald. 2 away here. Again, 4 batters, 4 pitches. And that'll bring up Chase Lieberg, 2 for 3 today as well with a couple of runs scored. High and tight. Each batter in this inning, Menarson, Kavanaugh, Board, and Oswald all went after the first pitch. That one was obviously well out of the zone, and Chase was not going to go after that one. And Hendrickson misses again, 2-0. Big time insurance run still standing out there at second base here with 2 outs. Umbrellas are out down our left field line, third base side. Chase dances out of the way, 3-0. It was just prom this weekend, so. And they're going to put Chase on for free on a 3-0 count. So an intentional walk after a 3-0. They're going to put him on for free here with Cam Martin. Cam had an RBI base hit back in the 5th. Didn't want to have Hendrickson throw one away and allow Ron Board to get to third. And Lieberg staying at first. 2 on, 2 out here for Camden. Fly ball to center field. Backing up on it is Matson, and that'll end it here in the 6th. A run on 2 hits. There were 2 left on. Played 6. Royals lead 4-2. We go to the 7th. Last shot here for the Green Devils. You're watching high school baseball presented by ShedsLiver.com.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl plank and carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Step inside Wisconsin Rapids' newest indoor mini golf experience, Mini Rapids, where fun awaits all ages. Challenge your friends, bring the family, or plan the perfect date night. All on a one-of-a-kind course packed with twists, turns, and surprises. Rain or shine, it's putt time at Mini Rapids. Conveniently located just off 8th Street on Huntington Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids. Great vibes and good times are always on deck. No tee times required, and open daily from 11 to 8. Grab your crew and tee off today at Rapids Indoor Mini Golf.
What a doozy it's been here this afternoon. Turned out to be a good evening. I think the precipitation is currently drizzling, I believe. But it's top of the order here for Adams Friendship. Zach Robbins will lead things off. He's been walked twice and has flown out in his at-bats today. Again, rain playing a little bit of a factor here in the top of the 7th inning. Fly ball deep left field. That one's going to get all the way to the wall. Robbins rounding first. He's heading to second. Schill comes up throwing, and a leadoff double for Zach Robbins. Tattooed that one to left field. That'll bring up Cody Hendrickson with a runner at second and nobody out. Again, how important was that extra run in that bottom of the 6th inning? Hendrickson, a walk, pop out, and a hit by pitch. First offering. Away for a ball, 1-0. Runner at second and nobody out. Missed inside, 2-0. Hendrickson, Matson, and Cease. For Adams Friendship, the 2-0. Off the handles. Ron Board, gets through the legs of Board. They're going to send Zach Robbins home. The throw will be sent through, and a run will score. Zach Robbins scores on the error. Didn't get through the legs far enough for Ron Board for John Menarson to come up and make a throw. And they're going to make a pitching change here. They're going to go to their ace to try and finish it off here in Wisconsin Rapids tonight. So a double and an error, and they'll bring in Ron Board here. Is probably in line to start tomorrow. And they'll have Danny Matson, Calvin Cease, Garrett Storman. Hendrickson reached on an error. Robbins was still standing at, didn't take off right away on the ground ball. Take a look back at this here. Yeah, he was crow hopping to third, but then when it got through the legs of Board, he was off. He was off for the races and scored. So, again, how big was that sacrifice fly to bring in Keegan Kavanaugh in the last half inning? Infield goes back to their positions, and Ron will be ready here in just a minute. There, he's ready to go. One more pitch, says our home plate umpire, and then we'll be off to go. It'll be Danny Matson, 0 for 3 today. Ground out, pop out, and strikeout. Again, Adams Friendship didn't have their first hit until the last inning. That was a single by Jack Dahlke. Zach Robbins took the first pitch he saw, fastball middle, and smashed it to left field with a leadoff double. Cody Hendrickson reached on an error. And the first offering from Ron Board is hit to center. It's going to bloop over J.J. Oswald. Oh, he almost made the catch. Oh, that was a heck of an effort there by J.J., but now there's two on and nobody out for Calvin Cease. He was bopped in the head the last time or he was hit by a pitch back in the 6th inning. 2 on, nobody out. Royals lead by 1 here in the bottom of in the top of the 7th. Outside corner for a strike. They'll say, whoa. Keegan was just a little tied up there. The 0-1. That one missed away. Ball and strike here to Calvin Cease. And the top of the 6th, 2 on, nobody out. A run across already for the Green Devils. Looking to tie it up. Fly ball center field. Schlafer ranging over. Makes the catch. Tagging from second is Hendrickson. It'll be cut off, and Cody will slide into third. Runners at the corners now on the fly ball to center field. That's the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Garrett Storman. Fly ball, strikeout, fly out. Matson at first, Hendrickson at third. Ron Board fires home. Ground ball to second. They get the tag there, over to first. That'll do it, a double play to end it. Camden Martin, who was outstanding on the mound, he'll be tagged, will be Matson, and they toss over to first to get Storman and win this one for Assumption 4-3 on the double play to end it. What a way to finish it off here. Ron Board gets the save. Camden Martin gets the win, And the Royals pick up a huge win to start this long week, a 4-3 victory over Adams Friendship. We'll be on the field with our Zaleski Sports Player of the Game. Who else? Camden Martin, outstanding on the mound today and had the game-winning double play to retire Adams Friendship here in the 7th. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll be down on the field with our Ridgetop Exteriors Player of the Game and our Key Savings Bank postgame show after this on Zaleski Sports. You've been watching baseball presented by ShedsLiver.com.
I'm Landon Rickstrom.
I'm Emma Roper.
I'm Isaac Sheeran. I'm in the house.
Cole gets free on a screen. Garrett comes out to play him. Now they hand it off. Hinson's going to drive. Foyle fell down. Shoots and hits.
Looking towards the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin Rapids. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Leo Rangel with the catch.
Key Savings Bank. Unlocking solutions, powering our team to victory.
Key Savings Bank was the only bank that ever gave me an opportunity to get a house loan. Key Savings Bank, it's like family. You walk in, they all know you, they greet you with kindness and chit-chat a little bit, and it's great. I would recommend Key Savings Bank to anyone.
Hello, I'm Gerald Cannon of Key Savings Bank. At Key Savings Bank, we believe strong communities start with helping our children grow into confident, capable adults. Sports play an important role in that, teaching teamwork, discipline, resilience, and how to support one another. These lessons go far beyond the field and stay with kids for a lifetime. We're proud to be a part of a community that values those experiences. Thank you for supporting Key Savings Bank and cheering for our student athletes.
Meet our valued business partners who trust Key Savings Bank to help grow their success. Hear directly from them about how Key Savings Bank supports their goals and community.
Their willingness to truly listen and take the time to understand our business made all the difference. They believe in us and our vision. The genuine interest in our success turned what could have been a simple banking transaction into a trusted partnership. Their support helped us purchase a new building and take an important step in our growth, and we value having a bank that's invested in our long-term success. They're not just a lender, they're a partner.
We are incredibly grateful for the support from Key Savings Bank. Not only do they support a coloring contest for our members in the winter, they also bring cool treats in the summer. We are grateful that they are positive role models and are a pillar of this community.
Hello, I'm Tracy Verwing, Senior Director of Child Care and Community Programs at the Southwood County YMCA. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Key Savings Bank for being so gracious as to raising money for our child care programs during our annual golf outings. Thanks to their generous support, our center is able to purchase supplies for activities that we would not otherwise have in our budget. This allows us to be able to keep our youngest learners busy and safe while parents can focus on their career and have a peace of mind.
So working with Key Savings Bank has been wonderful. Not only have they joined arms with Best Christmas Ever to help raise funds through their brought fries throughout the summer, they've also hosted gift trees to help us fulfill wish list for families that we are helping. And they've also raised awareness for Wisconsin Rapids area Best Christmas Ever.
Key Savings Bank. Unlocking solutions, powering your next move. Visit us online at keysavingsbank.com or stop by our Nakusa or Rapids locations.
All right, welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. Camden Martin, our Ridgetop Exteriors Player of the Game, and the Royals a 4-3 win tonight. Cam, just talk about what was working on the mound. They only gave, I think they only had 3 hits tonight. Didn't get one until the 6th inning. What was working for you on the mound?
I was working on the fastball and slider. Slider, they weren't hitting it, so just kept on throwing it, see if it would work, and it worked a little bit, so kept on doing it.
The offense, 10 hits tonight, I think, 10 or 11 hits. Scratch across 4 runs against a really good Adams team. Just talk about what you guys are seeing at the plate tonight.
Our team came in, didn't know we were going to have a game today, so we had to process that. Just had to step up, had to hit the ball. Kept on doing every inning, so, yep.
A tough week last week, obviously, in conference. Start right back again tomorrow with 2 against Auburndale, 1 against Rib Lake on Friday. How nice does it feel confidence-wise to get this one to start a long week?
Yeah, we want to start that up. We want to get that confidence. Hopefully, we'll drag on to the next week, and this week.
Yeah, and just got a little dicey there at the end, but always fun on the ball diamond and able to wrap it up with a double play. Just talk about how nice that was.
Yeah, it felt great. Team was relying on us, so had to get it done. Just want to get it out. Get out of here.
We'll put you in the house, all right?
All right.
I'll give you this. I'll get out of the way here. All right, go ahead, Cam.
I'm Cam Martin, and I'm in the house.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Complex in Wisconsin Rapids, 4-3 Assumption over Adams Friendship, and good way to start the week for the Assumption Royals. They have Auburndale Tuesday and Thursday, and finish up with Rib Lake on Friday. Again, a whole slate of games for you tomorrow. Check them out at ZaleskiSports.com. I'll be over at Robinson Park for Assumption Auburndale softball. Ryan and Jason will be here for a doubleheader, Wausau West and Wisconsin Rapids. Wisconsin Valley Conference baseball at 3:30 on the varsity field just behind us. Again, check out our whole schedule at ZaleskiSports.com. For Ryan Rasmussen, this is Steve Mave signing out from Wisconsin Rapids. Final score again, Assumption 4, Adams Friendship 3. Have a blessed night, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow here on Zaleski Sports.